In a world full of drama and tears and pain, two men stand alone. Wrong song. West Coast. Fucking damn. The double digits. I ask her what she doesn't. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Lolcow Balls. The new and improved. You can't hear anything? Son of a bitch, really? Can you hear me now? Dude, I'll tell you what happened. I had an audio issue earlier. And you can hear me now, right? Tell me you can hear me now. I don't know what happened earlier. My audio's all messed up. Ooh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Barely Be Real wants to know when my episode of the 600 Pound Life is. I think it's going to air next week. Ooh. Dude, redirect didn't even redirect you. What the heck? I don't know if there's a redirect. I do know this. I do know that I have full audio issues today. I'm not even sure how or why everything got messed up. I don't know if there was an update or something. Something's tripping. And I don't see Nightmare around anywhere. I wonder if he took a nap. He might have forgot we had a show tonight too. Honestly, guys, this might be the worst episode of Balls in the history of Balls. Both iterations. And we did get the redirect. Xylee Gets Real, whose birthday it is, told me so. And I tend to believe her. Ladies and gentlemen, bum, bum, bum. I'm going to try and flip my audio properties around. Maybe that'll fix everything. Nightmare's here. Where is he? Where he at? Where he at? I don't see him here. Did my audio properties throw him off too? Pfft, dude, this is what happens when you step to the homies. Let me see. Default. Maybe that'll work better. Chat. Okay. Let me see what happens when I play. Can you guys hear this?
Christ in the body like Buddha. Shoot through ya. Been acting like a
hear any of this?
Touch that last piece, fuck peace. I'ma start a war. Thought it was hard before, wait until the hate starts. Bitches shitting on my recipe like it was cake parts. Break hearts, hear the L word from these L words. Winning over women who said it in freezing hell first. So tell church, hell raising, blazing gasoline. Dick so hot, it's on the cover of a magazine.
We rollin' that potent, we smoking that dro. We get that we riding this time, so let's go. We raising hell on the street, so you know. Run a 2-0, what it do, bro?
On top of the West Coast. Whoa. There we go. One of these damn things was going to work. Whoa. That was a pain in the ass. I don't know why my audio, every once in a while, there's an update or something that just craps me out, trips me up. Thank you for the hot dog, hot diggity dog. Barely Be Real says, all I hear is garbage in a food processor. No, Barely Be Real. That was my song, Raising Hell. That was one of my songs. That's what you heard. That wasn't garbage in a food processor. That was my song. Didn't you hear that? Oh my goodness. After Rewind tonight, I went to go meet some friends for a birthday dinner, and I just got home, and I thought I had just enough time to fix my audio because I had an audio issue that came up during Lolcow Live when I was on Lolcow Live, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Raising Hell slaps, says Velvet Nightmare. Thank you, Velvet Nightmare. I need a little massage to my ego after Barely Be Real said what he said. Barely Be Real had my heart hurting. He was breaking my damn heart. He's been trolling me all night long. He's been very mean. He suggested that I abandoned Voldemort. I was quick to abandon Voldemort, and I said, dude, no, we can't talk about Voldemort here. Juma with the flame emojis in the chat. So basically, it's just been hell week, hell life, hell day, hell existence. I think I live in hell is what I'm saying. But Nightmare and I get along pretty well for the new hosts of Balls 2.0. That's a refreshing twist. That Nightmare and I are pretty chill. Unless he hates me now. I don't know. Maybe I did something and that's why he's not here. Maybe he's like, fuck that fridge guy. We talked earlier, but then we didn't talk after that. Maybe he thought I stood him up or something. He said, what was it last? I can't remember when I talked to him last, honestly. It's been a wild ride lately. I'll tell you that much. I was, I took a lot of medication yesterday, a lot of medication today. Because I knew I had to go to this dinner tonight, so I was trying to process everything a little earlier. Today was a rough one. Then I get called up on Lolcow Live. Got Fat Camp coming back. I don't know if you guys saw the title, Diet Gaze. I'm going on a diet with or without Fat Camp because I was going to talk about going on a diet for dry January. I was going to cut the carbs out because I don't really drink that much. I just can't really give up alcohol. It's nothing for me to give up alcohol. I really don't drink that much. I'll give that up, but also give up carbs, lose weight. And then today they announced Fat Camp 2, Electric Boogaloo. That's going to be pretty wild and dangerous. Let me see if I didn't have any alcohol while I was out, but there is alcohol in my breath. So that tiny little sips says 0.11 just from the little sips I had. That's because it's on my breath. There's no way I'm even 0.1 when that settles. But yeah, Fat Camp's going to be interesting. And then, of course, the saddest moment happened when Boogie found out that his friend Adam the Woo passed away today. That was heartbreaking. I think it was 2018 when him and McJuggernuggets and Adam the Woo and who was the fourth? I can't remember everybody who was there, but they went on the trip to Disneyland. And then, was it Kid Behind a Camera? Can't even recall. And then the next year, me and Boogie went, and Adam the Woo came with us, and it was my first time ever at Disneyland. And Adam gave me the full tour with Boogie and a friend of mine, and it was just really, really cool to have him there for like your first time at Disneyland, dude, is like an aficionado, a professional when it comes to theme parks. And it was just like an amazing time. Me and Boogie had planned out to go. We had said to each other the year before at VidCon, he said, man, I'm going to lose weight. You lose weight. We'll come back here in 1 year and we'll ride all the rides. And we did. I was a very small boy at that point in time. It was right before COVID. It was 2019. And COVID is when I started to slip and fall from my weight loss journey. But Adam was a very nice guy, very cool guy. And my mom was a fan of his before I even met him. When she found out that I was there with him, she's like, oh my God, I love him. I watch him and Jacob Carpetbagger all the time. I remember her saying that she saw Boogie working with them. She's like, your friend Boogie works with these guys. I watch them all the time. And my mom messaged me today. My mom was messaging me during Fat Camp before the announcement. And then she sent me a huge announcement after what happened. It was really sad. Deal Dow says, if you lose enough weight, you should do some IRL content again. Loved all the streams you did with Joe. Dude, they were fun. I really do miss them. It's hard for me to lose weight right now. A lot of the meds I'm on are like beta blockers and stuff, and they fuck with my weight. The stuff that I'm on messes with me, but also I mess with me. I'm not cracking down like I need to. So here's to the new year. See what I can do to drop it all one more time. Lady 7-Up says, I love you, Billy, with the hearts and everything. That's very sweet and kind for you to say. I appreciate you, Lady 7-Up. Thank you for a little pick-me-up. It's very, very sweet. And talk to Lizzie, loves the abandoned stuff. I think I probably watched Adam the Woo's abandoned stuff before I even knew who he was, you know? Because I used to watch a ton of abandoned videos. I remember watching the abandoned Nickelodeon studio video. It was really cool. Stuff like that. I love that stuff. Japan with Billy would go hard. Dude, if I could lose 200 pounds, I could fuck up Japan. That would be great. In 2018, I lost almost 200 pounds in 1 year. Maybe it was about 200 pounds. I can't remember exactly. I started, I kept losing through 2019. And then when 2020 hit, I started to slip, but it sucks now because my, heart failure, it's just hard for me to get energy and stuff, which would help if I lost weight. So that's the plan. Enough with this sloppy talkie. We don't need to do all that all day long. We don't. Holden, you're live. How you doing? You here with us? You're muted.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, let me mute the video real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm Holden in the Discord.
Yeah.
Farley Be Real in the chat. I'm a real hater. Right?
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Got anything you want to talk about?
Yeah. So I know I hate a lot, right?
Yeah.
And I will acknowledge it.
Yeah.
I've been watching you on and off for probably 10 years. And it's funny because I said the 600-pound life joke.
Yeah.
And that was probably the first a copy of the same quote that I said to you 10 years ago. Right?
Do you
Under a different name.
Was the different name, was it Holden the pussy?
Your cock? No.
Have you transitioned?
Yeah. But like I just wanted to say over this time, like I definitely see, like, hating all aside, like sometimes it's fun to hate, right?
Sure.
Like you watch like the Chappelle show, you watch the player haters ball, right?
Yeah. Are you a player hater?
Sometimes, man, it's fun, and sometimes, like Boogie gives you reason to hate on it, right? Um, Honestly, I would say that you give the least reason out of anyone to hate.
But do you ever really
And
need a reason?
I
Hate-
mean, do you ever need a reason?
Hate comes from your heart, right? Like you're the
Yeah.
reason to hate, right? It's not anybody else.
Of course, right?
Yeah. Hate is
It's
a
like
personal choice.
I can acknowledge, right? At times it might be something beyond what you initially think, right?
Yeah.
Jealousy or whatever.
You think that's where it comes from?
I can acknowledge that, right?
What do you think makes
Like
you
I wish,
hate?
I wish I could
You
wish.
think it's attention,
Hey man,
jealousy? What do you think?
I wish I could sit at a fucking computer and sit here and get paid, right?
Well, it's pretty good. It's a fun thing. I think that to do that you kind of have to come from a place of service, right? Like I don't come here
So
thinking I'm come here to get paid. I come here because I'm trying to entertain an audience, right? That's always been my goal.
sure.
And the money
But
is a
like
side
I
effect.
said,
of it.
what I was saying about that was earlier. I said I feel like you deserve probably less hate than most.
Who should we hate?
Legitimately, although you might
Who deserves the most hate? You think? What's up, Nightmare? How you doing?
Boogie.
What we do?
Good. We taking
That's
a nap?
like an easy shot. That's an easy
No,
shot,
my
right?
Wi-Fi died.
Oh shit. Okay. I was wondering if I ran you off. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I ran Nightmare off. I don't know.
Anyway, I was just chatting some shit.
All right, Holden.
Okay,
I'll let
so
you and
my
Nightmare take over.
So that's where my
keep the
Wi-Fi
hating up.
died.
Yeah, he's hating.
I'll try. I'll try. I'll try.
All right, later, Holden. Thanks for
Take
calling
care.
in.
That's why I must need to reconnect my camera. How we do?
We're doing good. I just went to Hot Pot, so now my tummy is full of bone broth and meat and vegetables. I've had a lot of bone broth today, and I came here and I had some audio issues. It's been one of those days. You're having internet Wi-Fi connections, man. It's just I think you know what it is. It's the pre-holiday hell. Like there's a little bit of hell.
Eve.
It's Christmas
you know?
Eve. It's hell.
Everyone's having the problems. I'm just glad that it's not happening on Christmas Day. I'll take it on today.
Well, hopefully, yeah. What if it happens on Christmas Day too?
I'm fucked, and I.
Right?
And all I can do on Christmas Day, to be fair, no one's fucking working.
Yeah. I just had a birthday party and I got all these Asian candies I brought back from dinner. They gave me all these Asian candies. Can you imagine what flavor they are? Because they don't say any. They don't have any English on them. Do you
Why do
speak?
they all have a fucking apple on them?
I don't know if it's an apple or if it's like a little. Is it like a person? Is it a hat? Could you please focus, please? Yeah, it's like a little red-haired
Oh, that is a person.
person, right?
Oh, fuck me.
Does anybody read this? Do they know what flavor that is? Because I can't tell.
I still want to say apple.
They all have that person on them, I think. And then they say different flavors, different colors at least. They might not even be different flavors. So, I don't know. I thought tonight for every $100 dono, I would taste one and tell people what flavor it is. Is that the biggest scam yet?
Because it would be a scam through all the same flavor, and the company that made them just did the different colors because they're ADHD as fuck.
For every 50 gifted, I will taste the candy and tell you what flavor it is. I'm kidding. I just grabbed them. They gave me like two, and like the little waitress gave me two of them, and then I saw this whole bowl full of them on my way out, and I grabbed the other two flavors that I didn't get because I don't know what flavors the ones I got were. What if they suck? What if the flavors I like are the other two flavors? Like look at King Ranch 6-7 says The flavor is kimchi. If one of these tastes like kimchi, I'll probably be pissed.
That's fucking. That would be disgusting.
Right? Do you like
I'd
kimchi?
be fuming. Yeah, but not on a fucking sweet.
Exactly.
Dude.
Not on
You know.
I don't actually. I wonder what a kimchi tart would do to you. You know, now like a little broth. Like, why don't they make broth candy? Like, why don't they make little suck candies that taste like soup? That'd be interesting, right? Have a little piece of soup candy. Would that be fucked up?
No.
You don't want that.
No. I think like it's like there's a couple of things that you can have cold and maybe a little bit more solidified. Soup and stuff as a candy. No. That would be fucked up.
Whoa. What do you suck on other than like sweets, right? Is there any savory things you suck on? Like I'm not talking about penises, but like I could tell when I asked it that was like the cheeky answer, right? I'm like shit.
Well, I actually had two answers to be fair, because but you know.
What if they had a candy that tasted like a titty, like you were sucking a titty? Would that be just taste like human flesh? Like what would that taste
That
like?
would be amazing. Actually,
What would a titty candy taste like? We should sell titty candies with like the little milky center, little milkies. Nightmare and Billy's Milkies. Buy our Milkies. That'd be.
Should we sell our milk duds? we could do Lolcow milk duds. That would actually be a pretty fucking good, business adventure. It works, right?
It could, yeah. Milk. We'd be the Milk Buds because we sell little titty milk candies. We're the Milk Buds. That'd be pretty good.
I can already image our promo shot, and it's just us. Like with fucking milk duds surrounding our like delicate areas, and we're doing like the Vogue look.
I have a photograph somewhere, and I'm butt naked, just covered in candy, because the video store up the road from my house had like all this candy that was expired, and they were gonna throw it away. They had garbage bags full of candy. I was like, can I just take that? And they're like, yeah, we're literally throwing it away. And I just laid in my bed covered in candy, nothing but candy. So I think there were some Whoppers or Maltesers. You do have Maltesers there, right? I think there were Milk Duds on me. I can't recall exactly what it was. Raisinets maybe, actually. But we don't have Maltesers here. Have you ever had Whoppers? Like, do you know what Whoppers are?
No, I've never heard of them.
I think Whoppers might be Maltesers. I think they might be the same thing, but I'm not quite sure because I never had a Malteser. I've just heard
Let me have a look. What's that? Is a Whopper? I feel like fucking Burger King's gonna fucking pop up.
Yeah, no, say Whopper candy, Whoppers.
Yeah.
I wonder because you got Milk Duds,
right? Yeah.
That's a Malteser.
That is a Malteser. So like Maltesers were great, man. We used to have white chocolate Maltesers. They were so good.
It sounds awesome.
But they just stopped making them.
Really?
It's upsetting times. Yeah, white chocolate, like it comes and goes so quickly. Like so quickly. And it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Where's my camera? Oh shit.
We okay?
The Discord needs squishing on OBS.
Squish it real good. There we go. Now we got the full effect. Sorry, I was lost in the sauce.
I got you.
Barely Be Real. Thank you for the $1, Chuck. We are fired up today. This is probably going to be an episode where you and I just pray, but not like pray PRAY, PREY. We're gonna prey on the audience, and we're gonna try and take them down one by one systematically, like wolves on the hunt.
Okay, I like that. Where are we on the fucking drum ham?
Drum ham. Yeah, let's pull open the drum ham goal, ladies and gentlemen. We are 15 out of 100 on the drum ham. Drum ham. If we get 85 more gifteds, we're going drum ham. We're doing it. Talk to Lizzie says, good morning, boys. Good morning. Talk to Lizzie.
Good morning. How we do?
We're probably going to do this drum ham regardless. Like, like we'll just have this up forever so we can hit it, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I feel like it's a good idea.
but the sooner the better, because ham's going to get expensive post, like, once the holiday season's up. It's going to be cheap this week, right? All week long, I'm sure, for the holidays. We gotta figure.
Oh my god,
we gotta figure it out.
I mean, like, Christmas Eve would be a kind of perfect time to get some drum ham.
I could just imagine.
I'm gonna go for that triple tap,
Then we'll be making music. I'll be recording some vocals, slapping some ham. You'll probably throw some vocals down. It'll be like a hamboree.
We'll be making a track out of that bitch. Hell yeah.
Drum ham track. Now
no ham for Christmas because I drummed on it.
Well, the pups will have copious amounts of ham.
Those can have good ham.
Do you think ham would go bad if it gets drummed on?
I can't imagine it's gonna taste great if you like rigorously slap the fuck out of it for like 2 hours.
I feel like you can still make some, like, a pot of beans or something with it. I don't know. Like a big ham and beans split pea soup or something. Maybe it's fine. I feel like I could take a beating. I don't know.
I mean, maybe. Would you want a cooked ham that's been like slapped the fuck out there for 2 hours though?
I wonder if it tenderizes it.
We've already cooked it though.
Yeah. You can't really tenderize after it's cooked, right?
Not that I know of, no.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be pretty cool if you could, but like, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm not like a consummate chef. I only pick up things here or there. I've been watching this guy on YouTube who used to work for a 3-star Michelin restaurant, and his videos have been getting recommended to me lately. And he's got like some of the best editing I've seen in a kitchen video. And he's like, what was it the other day? He was like, this is how to make a broth as clear as whiskey. And it's like they found out how to basically freeze the broth in cubes to get it to separate from the gelatin so that it's like a very clear consomme, a chicken consomme. He's like, he got a Costco chicken and like a few other ingredients to make like this really clear broth that looked like a Pappy Van Winkle whiskey. It was even.
Didn't they have a? Fuck, that sounds so familiar. I remember watching like an episode of this anime that my mate had sent me, and it's like about cooking food.
Yeah.
And he had made like something like with like a sort of broth that was like a cube, and it would go on rice and it would just melt. But like they would have like orgasmic reactions to eating this food, and it was really, really weird. But I mean, the food looks great because anime food looks good, right?
Anime's eye to detail on food is like
phenomenal,
top notch. I remember watching Ponyo. You ever see Ponyo?
No.
It's a Miyazaki film, and they have like a ramen scene where the mom's making ramen for the kid, and it's just like really, really quality anime scene. There was a French movie I saw. I think it was The Taste of Everything or The Taste of Things or something. It was really high quality. It was like set in the late 1700s France, and they were like, the whole movie was just cooking, and it was really fucking cool. They made baked Alaska at one point. I was like, damn, let's go. I wanted to go back in time to eat French cuisine in the late 1700s. Barely Be Real. Welcome to Bam World. Bam.
Hell yeah.
It's giving us blue balls.
I'm getting blue balled?
You're getting blue balls now. Barely Be Real. Give us blue balls.
Is that satisfying though? Like getting blue balled?
No, that's why Band World is blue balls. Gifteds are tea bags. Tickling the balls is cash cow. Balls deep is a pay pig.
Yeah.
Crown, we can't even tell you what that does. That's against TOS to talk about. It's really
that's balls in.
Really great.
Yeah.
Didn't say it.
This is an unspoken hidden move, you know. You have to master that shit. Temple.
We don't talk about it. Kyle Frakes says, "Hey Billy and Nightmare, what is the most embarrassing thing you ever did in your life?" That's a
Ah, damn, fuck. First thing that pops into my head is I windmilled a bus. But that was about it.
what's windmill a bus?
Um, Helicopter.
Helicopter?
Yeah.
Like you were
Think about where your propeller's at, Billy.
your little peepee into a bus?
No, at a bus.
At a bus. I'm like, I'm thinking you like hit the bus with your dick. I'm like, holy fuck.
Can you imagine going to the bus like, yeah! The fucking-
So you were just like a bus was coming by and you were like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Well, I was like,
Giving nunchucks.
you know when you like get like really, really drunk and stuff, and like someone like they do shit, I'll just do it. That's really bad. And they were like, "You wouldn't do that?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And it was this old lady that like, she was like, looked over, she smiled, and she saw, and she was just really, really angry. And I was like, never got that expression out of my head. I always felt bad.
That's a lot. I remember I was in San Antonio, Texas. I was on an RV trip halfway across America, and in San Antonio, I had a friend who like wanted to take me to eat like the biggest chicken fried steak and the biggest cinnamon roll. It was at the same place, so I ordered both of them. I couldn't finish them, but I ate a bunch of them. We were drinking all day long. I was starting to get sick. He gave me some like medical grade like lean cough syrup, and it helped me get through the day. But we were drinking alcohol. We were eating so much food. It was a long day. And then I left him, and we started to drive to head out of Texas, and we get almost, I think, Austin, Texas, and my stomach is about to explode, and the RV's bathroom is broken. So I'm like, guys, we got to pull over immediately. And for some reason, I'm wearing a prison onesie, like a jumpsuit, an orange prison jumpsuit, and it's about
Fuck's sake.
3 sizes too small, so it's very tight on me. And I'm running to the bathroom at a Whataburger. A Whataburger. It's a southern. You remember we had Whataburger at Fat Camp, right?
we had it. Yeah, it was really, really good.
So I'm in this Whataburger bathroom. I run to the bathroom and I'm trying to peel off this onesie, this orange jumpsuit, prison suit onesie, and I can't get it off. It's like just too tight on me, and I'm like about to diarrhea's everywhere. And I finally get it off. I spin around, and as I'm spinning around, I projectile. I literally like, I paint the entire stall spinning around. Just a huge brown like attack against this wall stall. And then I sit down and I crap my brains out. My friends are all listening because like they go to the bathroom too because it was a pit stop. They heard me, and they I think they took a picture of me in the stall, just poo-poos everywhere. And I walked out. I couldn't say a thing because I was like so embarrassed. And I know some kid probably
didn't clean it.
No, there's no way. I didn't have enough. Didn't have the tools.
Bro,
there was no way I could have cleaned it.
You know, there's a cleaner that got lightly reported about
some
like,
kid.
there's a
Some
bit of
kid
mess
probably
in
quit his
stall
job.
too.
Yeah, some kid was like,
And,
"No,
like,
I'm
they
not doing
opened-
that."
They opened the door. They had their mop and they just went, "Fuck!" Like fuck it through the mop on the floor in defiance. Like no.
Yeah, no, you can't imagine. Like as much poo as you think it might be, I promise you, it was more. It was like a 4-foot semi-automatic. Maybe it might have been 6 feet of like large explosion. It was so bad, and it all.
She just turned that shit into a Jackson Pollock painting.
Dude, it was so bad. I felt so bad, and we were live streaming our trip across America, so everybody knew what was happening. I think they uploaded the clip somewhere and laughing, and like I took the onesie, and I went to the next gas station that we could, because the gas stations on those roads have showers, and I had to like go shower because I was covered in shit too, you know. It was all
she
over.
got yourself too.
It was not as bad on myself, but it was not good. It was like it was bad, and it was really embarrassing and really terrible, and I felt really, really bad. But I also, there's like zero chance I could clean it up. because it was way too much. I would need. I'm pretty sure whoever found it probably quit their job because they weren't going to clean it up. It was like they were like, nope. It probably went up to the higher ups. They probably had to call a hazmat team.
I know that's a shitty job to do. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was. I probably owe Whataburger a huge apology. Sorry, Whataburger.
What a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I've cleaned some fucked up shit off the wall. You know, like one of like the worst things I've ever cleaned off, which was arguably like that questioned how I could hold in the contents of my stomach. Was period blood off the wall, where a woman had wrote her name in on the wall. And didn't, you know, when you do the full stop after you write your name in, she just like dove at the tampon in.
Yeah.
And it just stuck it into the wall.
Ooh.
And the smell was one of the most vile smells I've ever had, because it just like fucking stayed, right? That shit was not okay.
That's
like that.
It's rough. I remember.
Damn, I nearly quit myself. The girls couldn't handle it, and I was like, what is it? And they were like, just go have a look. And I was like, looked at it and I went,
I was at a bar with a couple of girls, and one of them put their tampon in my cocktail. That was pretty. It didn't seem to be dirty, but I didn't know.
What?
Yeah, it was pretty rude.
It wasn't used.
I don't know.
Well, was it red or was it like white?
My drink was red.
Before
my drink was dark. Both, like, they did it while I wasn't looking, so it was like I had like I think I had cranberry vodka or something. So I really couldn't tell.
Risk it either, to be fair. Yeah, I would get another drink. Fuck that.
Yeah. They were laughing their asses off, and I was like,
sick
all
fucks.
All right. I see how it is. I think they wanted to be slapped around or something.
I mean, possibly. That's fucked up. That's not okay.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with shit like that, man.
You don't. That's icky. It's terribly
That's really icky.
It's terribly inappropriate. So, long story short, just don't be embarrassing. Don't embarrass yourself ever.
Yeah, put your fucking tampons in the bin and try not to projectile shit on the walls.
Dude, it was a very bad move. And then it was funny because we got out of the shower, we started driving, and the RV broke down. It was a terrible night. We ended up sleeping on the side of the road.
Shit to another.
Yeah, we had to get a brand new RV after that. We went through, I think, 3 RVs on that road trip.
3 RVs?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3.
I used to see like a rich guy that was funding it all. How did he feel about the second or third RV that he had to buy?
He was enjoying the trip. I think we got a bill for the wireless internet that we used. I think the wireless internet alone was like $20,000.
What?
This was back in like 2013, I think. So we had these dongles, and they had to pay per like gigabyte or something. And we were shooting everything back to Beverly Hills from an RV across the internet in 2013, I think it was 2014. So it was not reasonably priced. It was like a huge amount of money that he paid just to have the wireless internet. King Ranch says, Billy, was that the trip that you nailed your balls to the stool? I wasn't on a trip when I did the balls thing. That was just randomly one night in my room. People were saying something about that I wasn't a part of the community anymore because I kind of left. And I said, look at me. I'm a part of the community. And I whipped my balls out, put them on a stool, and nailed them into the stool for like 30 people watching. I was like, don't ever say that I'm not part of this community, bitch.
Dude, like which part? Like the end of the sack? Like
it was the middle of the scrotum area, so it was like in between the nards. It was probably some brain scrotum area to be light.
Where you could have got some fucking tubes.
Yeah, I think I moved it around the tube, spread it around, laid it flat, and just pop. Had it stuck in there for a little bit. then
That's
pull it
gangster
out.
as fuck.
Yeah, I was just trying to be like Billy Badass.
I mean, I've had like I nailed the webbing of my thumb to a bit of 2x4 wood, like, and we high-fived. My mate who also did it. That was fun when we were trying to do, like, you know, when we were young and we were trying to do like jackass skit kind of things, like Dirty Sanchez skits.
Yeah.
But the problem was getting the nail back out afterwards. It didn't want to come out, and my hand kept like really not feeling okay. So I had to go to hospital to get it removed. And then they sat me down. They were trying to explain to me that if I had hit the wrong area of my webbing, I could have paralyzed my entire hand permanently.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, whatever. And they were like, no, seriously, don't do it again. And I was just like, I'll aim for the same spot. And then they had another doctor come in, and he was explaining it to me, and he was giving me like this deathly state. He's like, seriously, like you can lose access to your hand by doing that. And I was like, oh fuck, maybe they're being serious now, because like I've had like fucking 3 that can't tell me. That's not great. So then I started freaking out, going, damn, I'm lucky as fuck. And I told my mate, and he goes, I don't give a fuck. I was like, yeah, let's go, buddy. We did so many stupid things. We had a Squidward keychain that we inhaled after setting on fire because we thought it'd be funny. Not a great idea, not gonna lie.
So like, you inhaled the plastic?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's gross.
Yeah. I can't remember what we had to do afterwards, but we did that, and then we had to do something else afterwards for it. But yeah, not a great time.
I used to do backyard wrestling, and in wrestling, when they hit you over the head with a steel chair, it's like a real steel chair, right? So
Yeah.
I had these guys hit me over like the head with a steel chair, and this little kid, he was like maybe like 150 pounds tops, just fucking goose eggs me with this hard ass chair. I had a lump on my head about that, like that round, huge bump, concussion. Like those really sucked, like getting those steel chair concussions. I would usually, if someone knew what they were doing, you get the flat of the chair right against your forehead, and it would just dent the chair and do more damage. But a few times I got bopped, and it was like, oh, concussions on my head. Those sucked. I remember lighting myself on fire with rubbing alcohol because my science teacher, I walked in on a science class, and the teacher was lighting himself on fire, and the rubbing alcohol burns quicker than your skin does. So then I was like, I started doing that all the time. I was like, look at this. I would just light myself on fire. But one time I lit my shirt sleeve on fire, and it soaked my shirt sleeve, so it didn't burn out. It just kept burning, and I got first, second, and third degree burns all up my arm. And they wanted to graft skin from my ass to cover the burn marks on my arm, and I was like, no, I'd rather have scars. Scars are cool. Fuck off. No way I'm gonna have you pull skin off my butt from my arm. And then my arm completely healed. I have like no trace of any burn at all. So they were gonna cut
They tried to scam you.
Yeah.
They tried to steal ass.
Yeah, they were gonna cut my butt open for no reason. They were trying to steal my asshole, steal my little butt cheeks, put it on my arm.
Share a story that you have that's just fucking wild. If you have any like stories like these, pop in a dono and we will read and react to them. And we'll review whether you're retarded like us. It's cool to be retarded, remember?
Yeah.
This is how we do things.
If you guys send in your retard stories, Nightmare or I will try and one up you. You like, you know how someone will tell a story and the other guy tries to one up it, and you're like, dude, just let me have my story.
Hell no. I think one of my favorite things we do. So we were called the Red Dragons is what our group was, right? One of my favorite things was I had a really cool idea for the profile picture on Facebook, by the way, like way back when. I was like, I need to get a paper bag, which is very hard to get in the UK because it was everything bags of fucking plastic. So I was like, we need to find a paper bag and write like a frowny face on it and set the corner on fire. And then we need to take a photo. So we did that. And it took several attempts because I kept freaking out at the idea of it burning my hair, which was, kind of inevitable, right?
Yeah.
So it's just me holding the bag like this. It's got a frowny face and the eyes and stuff, and it's just like a clump of fire up here. So I took the photo. Like, okay, done. Awesome. Yeah, fuck that. Fucking had my hair fucking combed down into the side because I was like, I'm not fucking risking that shit. I don't think I burnt any hair. I think I was okay.
You smell it, right? Hair's got
yeah,
a
I was gonna say I didn't
distinctive
smell it. Yeah, I remember like the smell from when that woman fucking burnt her hair. I told you that, right? Like I told her that her hair was flame retardant.
Yeah. The smell of hair stinks. Holden Oversoul says we gimmicked those chairs in the backyard. You gimmick your steel chairs? Hell no. You gotta use real steel chairs. I try and buy the cheap ones so they're not as heavy. But every once in a while, someone would sneak a heavy ass steel chair in. And you're like, fuck, why are you using that, dumbass?
So you gotta get like the thin ones, right? They're like quite light.
Try and get the cheap ones.
A little bit of buoyancy to them.
Yeah, if they're the cheap ones, they'll usually wrap right around your head, look gnarly as hell, and not even really hurt. So if you get hit with the corner of the chair, it fucking hurts. You gotta get right in the middle of it, and then it'll destruct.
See, I don't think I'd be able to do anything like that. Mainly because I would probably end up getting fucked up, but also I think I'd keep laughing.
Yeah, there's some dedication. You gotta make it look like you got rocked. You gotta pretend like you're dying. We had
like, how'd you not laugh though? You know,
I'm serious. I'm a serious guy wrestling in the backyard with his little friends.
I was looking at fucking Rey Mysterio, you know, and I'm like, damn, he does the 619 and flips about.
He killed
like
the guy doing that. Noodle. Did you see that?
He did, yeah. I heard about horrible. That. I never saw it, but I did hear about that.
Yeah, it's like one of the moves that you would think would be pretty safe because it's like him doing flippy stuffs and barely connecting. But
that's
the guy
at all finishes. Tombstone pile driver, pretty fucked, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of like finishes that are quite gnarly. That one I always thought was just an acrobatic stunt, right? It's just like flipping around and stuff like that. But yeah.
But the guy necked himself on the rope during it. It's terrible. Horrible.
Damn.
I used to roll with circus freak people, you know, like they would do like sideshow stuff like swallow swords, breathe fire, do all sorts of stunts like take a big coffee can and fill it with fireworks and cover it over their like exposed genitals and light off fireworks in their crotch, stuff like that. Like I would be doing music performances and they'd be like running sideshows on stage next to me during the performances, bed of nails, breaking bricks over their heads with sledgehammers and shit, like over their, you know, usually not their heads, usually over their chests. They put a brick on their chest and then sledgehammer the brick on their chest. Just dumb stuff like that. One time I was doing a show and my buddy was like, I'm going to have you hang me. And I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, we're going to rig a rope. I'm going to tie it around my neck and just do all your weight and just hoist me up in the air by my neck. He was like, it's going to be awesome. Hold me there as long as you can. I was like, no, I'll hold you there as long as you can. If you start to, like, you need to tap if you can't breathe. He's like, no, I'll be fine. I had him up for like 4 seconds and he was like, oh, stop. It was so dumb. It was so dumb.
How does he rig the rope?
He didn't. He just got choked. He just thought he could take it.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what was he fucking doing? He's thinking, like, well, if I lean a certain angle as I lift into the air, maybe I'll be okay. Yeah. Like, he's looked at all these people have been, like, hung.
Yeah, and he's going,
you guys fucking did it wrong. If you leant to the left, you would have lived.
He thought in his head that he would be fine. He used to do, like, hooks where they hook your back and then you hang by hooks in your back.
That's like a soul type shit.
It's suspension, I think is what it's called. I can't remember exactly, but he would hook himself and he would like fly around in the air with these hooks in his back. And I think he had actual like angel wings on his back where he would hook in at. So you have like this tattooed right where you hook in the back of the meat back. He would do that all the time and hang from the sky, no problem. So he thought he had like this crazy pain tolerance. But one time his son was like just turned 18 and wanted to try it. And he was like a lot heavier than his dad was. He was like a meaty boy. And he was up for just like 5 seconds. Like, nope, put me down. This shit hurts. But
well, no fucking shit.
we were always doing dumb ways to die.
Dude, that was a really fucking, was it like 100,000 Dumb Ways to Die or something like that? Have you ever watched that TV series?
I have watched some of it. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
That's good, man. Do you see the smoking one? That's like ingrained in my brain. When they talk about smoking kills, I think it's called. And it's like, they've made smoking and they're like, they're drunk and shit, having a good time.
I haven't,
thought,
yeah.
Fuck that. So they hollowed out a shell, filled it with cigarettes, loaded into a double barrel, and shot his face with it.
What the fuck?
Now, obviously, the number one problem, Billy, is you're getting cigarettes going in the face with quite a tremendous fucking force, of course. Just impaled the fucking killed him.
Yeah. Was it like a shotgun blast?
Yeah, it was.
Fuck. Fuck.
So fucking... Heck, I fucking see. You think I don't fucking see you, heck? Oh, I'm fucking heck. I'm fucking drunk.
We have the whole heck chat in the spot.
Fucking dude. Or like the fucking the one death of the woman on the back of a motorcycle, and she's getting an orgasm from the vibration and falls off.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, dude.
I had this guy I knew back on the website that I met Keemon, the billionaire, owned. He was in an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. He was like a drug dealer, and he had like a really young girlfriend, and he owed people some money, and she was riding on the back of his motorcycle, and some people who tried to come get him because he owed them money had a 2x4 out of the back of their truck. They drove up behind him, went to hit him in the back of the head with a 2x4. I think he had a helmet on and she didn't because she was riding behind him. They gave her like serious traumatic brain injury. Like she was not okay, and he was fine. And they did like a whole Unsolved Mysteries around it. And it was like, dude just had this girl back there and he was being a piece of shit, not paying some debts, and they fucked her up, ruined her whole life. And he would always be on the live stream, and they'd like make fun of him for it. And I was like, he was a piece of shit, right? He shouldn't have had debts or whatever, but you can't really blame him, I guess. But then the girl was pretty young. I think she was like 17 or something. He was in his 20s. So maybe he could. Man. She didn't have a helmet on, I think. It was all bad. And it was like, I remember watching that on Unsolved Mysteries, and I'm like, she didn't die, but like she effectively did, right? You could see her on the show and she talked like a toddler. It was so sad.
Fuck, really? That level of damn.
Yeah, all because this guy didn't pay a drug dealer and they wanted to get him.
Yeah, never get drugs on tick. It's a bad idea.
Don't do it. Get your drugs.
Don't get drugs at all, to be honest with you, actually. I feel like that was probably not the best recommendation. But
some people need drugs. Some people need them.
Don't get illegal drugs. There we go. Is that fair?
We could say that, yeah.
Unless it's cocaine.
There's
good Class A's. There's
a time and a place for everything, but not everyone needs to be there. Some people can handle their shit, and some people can't. I have an addictive personality. That's where my obesity comes from.
That's true. I have a really bad addictive personality, I can't do anything because I will just get really bad with it. Gambling, completely, mate.
Yeah. You remind me quite a bit of my own father, like in a lot of ways.
I don't know if that's a good thing, is it?
He's a good guy. He's just like, he's a wild partier, all that stuff. Charming, everything. A lot of times when I'm talking to you, it reminds me a bit of like how my dad probably was when he was young. He wouldn't do the jackass stuff because there's no jackass stuff, but he'd be fucking with people, fucking around, being crazy too. And he was a big party guy, and he's addictive personality. And he's not diet gay, but he did tell me one time that the tightest pussy he ever had was a trans woman that he didn't realize was trans until afterwards. He was like, yeah, it's like one night, And then she told me that she was not born a woman. I was like, well, I'm not really into this sort of thing. And then I said, Dad, you fucked an inverted dick. This is young Billy, little phobic. He goes, tightest pussy I ever had. And I said, okay. I said, okay, Pop. Okay, Papa.
Dude, I think if my dad ever said that sentence to me, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go out this door now.
My dad was hilarious. He said some pretty wild stuff, but
that's amazing.
But the way you conversate and stuff is very, very charming. So like it reminds me of my pop a little bit. Not a bad thing at all.
I don't think I've ever spoke about a story like that one in particular, but yeah, I appreciate it.
Boogie reminds me of my dad in certain ways too. Not the same ways you do. It's not like a 1-for-1 thing. Just little pieces of you guys stand out, and it's like I don't know. Sometimes I smile a little bit when you guys do things. I'm like, that's a little familiar.
That's wholesome.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, man.
It's cool. When I lost my dad, it was like I got so like stressed that I was getting migraines, and then I was losing my eyesight. Like I was going
ocular migraines.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So
they're not good.
I would be like in the grocery store. I'd be behind the studio lights when I was recording my podcast, and the studio lights would be bright in my eyes. My migraines just be hitting, and then all of a sudden, poof, I would go blind. And I was like,
that's why I wore the sunglasses or these now. Like, that's literally why I get really bad ocular migraines like all the time. I've tried that Migrally. I've tried so many like different pills and stuff. They just don't work very well. All their side effects are like really shit to the body, But yeah, legit. Like not fun, man. Like going blind and like losing. I usually go blind in my right eye, and like losing 50% of your vision is super scary and weird because that's a lot of perception that's just like gone, right?
Yeah, I had 100% gone. It was it like white to you? Like, did you see the white of the light?
Very fuzz with like pictures of white.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
It was like really disorientating.
Both of my eyes,
both eyes affected.
Both of my eyes
that's really
went,
common there.
Yeah, and I was live on the podcast when it happened because there was like the studio lights going, and I'm like I was sitting there and I didn't say anything at first. And I was like, I just went blind. I was like,
so you like actively was like, guys, I'm blind.
Yeah, and then my buddy turned the podcast lights down. And it got a little better after a while, but it was crazy. It was like I'd never experienced that before that night, and it was like I just had so much stress from losing my dad that it was like I had like a migraine for like weeks, And then
that's fucking shitty, man.
Then I felt like some type of way about it for a while. Then randomly I had a dream where it was like a very lucid dream. I felt like it was real. And I was laying down. I woke up in a bedroom and I could hear my dad breathing and doing like dishes or something in the kitchen. He might have been cooking. I can't remember. I could hear him in the kitchen. And I go, Dad. And I walk out and I see him. And he's like behind the kitchen counter. And I like go to hug him. And I can't move. And then I look over to the side and there's like a zombie version of my dad. And he walks in and he's like bloated and dead. And he goes and he starts eating my dad in front of me. And ever since then, it's like I've been strangely okay with him passing. It was like weird that dream triggered everything. But it was like
a really surreal dream to have.
Yeah, because it felt so real. And then I watched my dad get eaten by the zombie version of him, and I was like, I wonder if metaphorically that's just me coming to terms with his death or something. Like the living memory of him can now pass. I don't know what it meant.
I mean, if it helped you, that's the main thing, right? That's interesting.
Yeah, it was weird. It felt so
like
real.
Fucked up psychology type shit. That
it felt really good to see him, and I was like, damn, this is like amazing. And then I went to hug him, and this fucking zombie comes in, version of my dad. Just I can't move, I can't stop anything, and just watch him eat my dad. I'm like, okay, death got him. I'm okay with that. I think that's what it meant. I don't know. Mazaki says, "Yo, Billy, any Christmas tales from the crack house?" I'm trying to think of crack house Christmas tales.
Go on.
I'm trying to think of what would be Christmas, because usually we wouldn't get Christmas trees until like the day before Christmas, or sometimes my dad would feel bad that we didn't get a Christmas tree and get one the day after Christmas, because he would like get guilty, because we would just like he would like be working or something and wouldn't do Christmas. And then, like I remember one year we got a Christmas tree the day after Christmas because he felt bad. I think he got like a used one or something for
That's
nothing.
sweet.
But it was like, here's your tree. Got you a tree, because we like probably complained about not having one for Christmas. I don't know.
That's kind of cute, man.
He hated Christmas because he was a very giving person, but usually around Christmas time he'd like be laid off or something. His work was not very regular. So if he was broke during Christmas, he was like the most Scrooge McDuck guy. And we were like, my sister and I were like 5 or 6 years old, and he told us there was no Santa Claus because he just couldn't afford like a bunch of presents, and he didn't want us to feel bad if we didn't get like as much as the other kids. And then my relatives heard about that, so the next year they like came in our house and gave us a ton of gifts from Santa. But we're like, we already know there's no Santa, but we got some cool shit, so it was like whatever.
I remember you telling me that. I was like, damn, that's like really wholesome and sweet. Like, and it sucks, but I get why he did it.
Yeah.
He didn't want you to feel like you were bad children.
Yeah, he was like, look, don't tell the other kids, because the other kids, they get to believe, but you know, it's this is our thing. Don't say nothing. It'd be messed up to take that from them. We're like, okay.
What kind of work did he do at the time? Was it like labor and stuff?
Yeah, he was a ship fitter, so he would fix the giant shipping freights, the giant ships that haul cargo from like China to the U.S. ports. He was he would like take out the whole side of the boat and fix it if there was any structural damage or rust or something. Worked with like welders and stuff. For a while, he worked in China, like in 2000. He was in China during 9/11, when 9/11 happened. He was supposed to be flying back the day of 9/11, but they shut down all airports. He was one of the first commercial flights after 9/11 happened. Yeah, to come home, because he's like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I have to go home and be with my kids in case something crazy breaks out. So he was like one of the first commercial planes back.
Yeah, I have like one of my first like vivid memories is of like me reacting to my parents in 9/11, and they were watching TV, and my mother she would come up with some of the most ditzy things to say, right? And she just sits out, and she freaks out. She goes, Simon, lock the doors. And he goes, what? Why? And she goes, you don't know what's coming for us next. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, we're in this fucking one-way street house, by the way, in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. I just wanna elaborate on that, okay? Like 19 houses were on this street, and then it was fucking just road and fucking field. Like they were literally like middle of buttfuck nowhere, and she's like freaking the fuck out over it. Like it's sad, like, but the reaction to it is just really, really funny, because it's like it's nowhere near us.
Yeah.
You know, but it was like the first time that you saw anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, that was on TV and shit. That was a really fucking like tragic like situation. So everything was fucking a panic. I would have been about just turning 4, by the way, Barley. So I would have been like 3 going on 4. But I still remember like weird events from being like young, you know?
I was 17 when 9/11 happened, and I was in the studio. I was recording some music or something in the studio, and we had our studio session. It was so late, it got pushed back, so we were in there at like 6 a.m. West Coast time. My friend, my engineer friend, his girlfriend came in and was like, "Turn on the radio. A plane just flew into the Twin Towers in New York." And we turned it on, and as we were listening, we heard the second plane hit. And it was on the radio in the studio. And then I was still in high school at the time, And I was like, fuck it. Like, there's this act of war. I'm dropping out of high school. I was like, I dropped out of high school that day.
You dropped out of high school because
on 9/11. Well, it was a double thing. I was in the studio all night, and I was like, I'm not going into school today because I was too late in the studio, and then I went to sleep, and when I woke up, the water heater in the apartment above my apartment had exploded and flooded my apartment. So I'm like, oh fuck this! They attacked New York. They attacked my house. My apartment was flooded. I was like, I'm dropping out of school. I'm done. Fuck this.
Like 2 negatives. Like, fuck it, I'm getting out of here. Well, okay.
Yeah, I dropped out 9/11. Gustavo Alvarado says, sup guys, just started a new job and they gave me a mini graveyard shift. You guys will be my new show. Well, here's the thing.
Hell yeah.
We got to figure out what we can do on this show to get you guys excited and interested, because Nightmare and I are probably going to get fired after today. Which I show up and I fucking got no internet, you got no internet, I got no audio.
I got no internet. Yeah.
We
got no more internet.
We fucked the day up.
Fucking that episode of South Park, and got no internet around here. I never have my internet fuck up on me as well. It's the first time this happened since I moved into this house 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I literally, like, it just goes down. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like fucking scrambling around, screaming at my Wi-Fi router, go, why won't you work? Just Afra sat next to me, like wagging her tail, like, oh, this is exciting. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not exciting. You know, there's no land before time for you guys right now, because I'm fucking trying to fix this fucking thing. It's not working.
Mizaki brings a good point. I'm pretty sure Keem's asleep. If he never watches this, we'll be okay.
He owes us a fucking crown, man. I said to him on the weekend, I was like, so, you know, you said you're going to crown to us. When's that happening, Scamstar? And he goes, well, you guys didn't stream this weekend. I'm like, oh, so it's an us problem.
Damn. We should have done a day stream. We totally left Keemstar without a crown to give us.
It's going to be weird to be the only show with a crown.
I don't think he's going to crown.
Let's just hope that if he does, he forgets about it.
Right? And then he just keeps crowning forever.
Yeah.
That'll teach him. That'll show.
Yeah.
That'll show
teach
everybody.
the bastard.
Carlos says, Billy a snake. Welcome, Carlos. A little bit. I got serpent's blood running through my Dioc.
We all got a little serpent blood in this.
For real.
Fucking, I said this on test too. I always found snake to be a very peculiar insect, because those motherfuckers will tell you exactly how they feel. They don't do it to your back, man. I own snakes. Those fuckers, they're ruthless when they're angry. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, would you rather be a snake or a rat?
A snake.
Definitely. Rat is like
fuck me no rat.
Yeah, rat is like the worst. Now, A Styles is asking, does Nightmare play Magic the Gathering? You don't, right? But we have talked about it.
Trying to learn.
Yeah, we've talked about it quite a bit in the past. I remember showing off my Doctor Who cards one night, and you were like, oh shit.
Yeah, and the Marvel ones.
Yeah, they just had the Spider-Man come out. They have a whole new Marvel superheroes coming out soon. That's going to be pretty epic, I think.
Yeah, the Spider-Man ones were cool as fuck.
I really liked them. I got quite a bit of the Spider-Man ones. I got a Venom comic book card. I just picked up the Stranger Things ones. They came out a while ago, but the new season came out. This is 11. You're gonna show up or what? Yeah, 11.
Oh, that's fucking dope. I've not watched Stranger Things.
Yeah, I've only watched season 3, but I wanted to get some of the cards because they pair together.
What? You only watched season 3?
1, 2, and 3. Sorry, up to season 3.
Oh, right. I was like, who the fuck just watches like the middle of a series?
That is insane.
And then just leaves it. That's psychopath. That's psychotic.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I just haven't caught back up with it since. But the cards are interesting, and I knew they'd started to go up in price, so I found them on a website that hadn't gone up yet, and I snagged them all real quick because the new season had.
Buy?
I just finished the set of the the partners, like they have an ability called Friends Forever, so you can have 2 of them in your command zone for your commander deck if they have share Friends Forever. And I'm building a cube, which is like a collection of cards that you draft and pick from to build decks. So I'm building like a commander cube, and I wanted to have them available for it. So I snagged the ones I didn't have yet. I think I had 2 of them for a deck I took apart before. So now I have all 7.
Really
so
nice.
Yeah, A Styles, they got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Magic cards coming out in March. I'm gonna pick up the main turtles. They have Leonardo, and he partners with the other turtles for like a 5-color deck, so I'll have him in there for sure too. I'm gonna have all these commanders that pair together so that you could build the deck and have 2 commanders. That's the point, is everybody will be having like a commander partner cube building experience with the different variations of commander. Like Doctor Who lets you have the doctor and a companion, so you'll be able to build with those 2. And then the idea behind it is just to have that, and then a bunch of legendary creatures, so there'll be like a legendary sub theme in the deck too. So it'll be in the cube. So 4 players will sit down, draft the cube, and then make like 4 decks to play. And they'll have similar power levels and themes. It should be fun. That's my nerd shit. Like if you knew how to play, you could sit down and you wouldn't even need to bring a deck. If you were just there, just be able to draft. It'd be fun. Gustavo Alvarado, welcome to Bam World.
Hell yeah.
You're giving us blue balls.
Now I have 2 blue balls, or 4. Wait, do you only get 1 blue ball, or do you get 2 blue balls?
I think we got 2 blue balls tonight, so that's...
No, but like, is it 1 ball that gets blue?
I think it's blue balls. I think both of them. I'm not sure. Yeah, I never thought
both
about
get
that.
Impacted.
Maybe they just get bluer and bluer.
That's double impacts right there. Oh man, I think I'm gonna like master the rules and shit and the play-in for Fat Camp 2.
Oh yeah, you pretty sure you're gonna go?
I was thinking about it.
Yeah, you should. It's
fun, thinking, right? It was good last time. It was really good. Like, as much as like everyone talks about the negatives, I was talking to Siley about this. Like, everyone talks about the negatives and stuff, but there was a lot of good things that happened.
A ton.
And like one of my main things was like fucking 37 hosts right now. That's a lot of hosts. It's like, how do you decide who gets to go and who doesn't, right? Because courses of relevancy change over time. Like, who's like the hot story. So like, most hosts / interns have had like a bump of relevancy in terms of like, being controversial or, something happening that involves them. It's like, how would you decide who gets to go?
I think some people probably won't be able to go. And I think also it's going to be, some people will probably just be told not to go too. I don't think there's anybody who's bad currently employed. Like, can you think of anybody who's been banned? Like, did Tina didn't get banned, right? They want Tina there. I'm trying to think
no, because they want Tina there. Of course, absolutely.
Because Becky would have been banned. Wings was banned, but he's not going.
True.
So it's like
true.
They did uninvite Twiggy, but even that might change.
He said he doesn't know if he wants to invite Twiggy.
Yeah.
Twiggy was a pretty good asset there.
He really was. He did a lot of work.
Yeah, him and Grim primarily, did a lot of the heavy lifting and shit like that. But I don't know. I feel like it is going to be like, I think when you look at Fat Camp, like, we still had beds left over, as you know, right? Because we're in the guys' room. There's like still like 2-3 beds left over for the most part.
Yeah, I think.
Even then, it was so crowded. So that was like no more than like 25 people there.
I think the bed next to me only got used one night the entire time, and it got used, and it was
overt.
Yeah, overt
used
one night.
It.
And you know what? He told me it was like one of the most comfortable beds in the room. Because my bed,
and you were really pissed.
My bed was really comfortable too. So like I wasn't. I felt my bed and that one next to me were actually both comfortable, And because I didn't realize how bad the other beds were when people were like, these beds are uncomfortable. I was like, mine's not that bad. And then when Over went in that bed, he's like, this one's really comfortable. I'm like, nobody's used this yet. This has been like this perfect bed that nobody had. Felt kind of bad for.
I think a good idea to have for like Wage and who gets to go if you're gonna do it is like the shows are 6 months or 5 months old or older, and hosts have been here for like 6 or 8 months or over, right? That's a good way of kind of gauging who goes. I think, to a degree, and then like drip feeding the right people that you think are going to fill in the content space, like having the rest compete. I guess I don't know, because like 37's a lot. Like we never had 30 people there at once at Fat Camp.
Yeah,
there's still a lot of fucking people over there.
I think we got to try and figure out like logistically what we're capable of doing. Like maybe we find the right spot and it just works. Who knows? But getting everybody there on a schedule at the same time. Most people don't have day jobs here anymore, right? Are you free from commitment right now?
Yeah, I had to quit my job because our time schedules kept changing.
Yeah,
it was getting very pushing to the point where I was going to end up being late and stuff. I don't like being late for work.
Yeah.
So I just said to her, I was like, look, sorry.
Was it because of balls?
No, it was before balls.
Okay. I didn't know. I was like,
it was before balls. You're good.
Did we make you quit your job? There was. Are the dogs okay when you go?
Yeah. So like my ex still lives here, right? Because it's mortgage property, so she looks after them and stuff. Oh, they're fine.
That's good.
I did think it would be a cool idea if I brought Jester with me, though.
Is he got the pass to travel? Like
Get one of them very quickly. To be fair,
yeah.
I was gonna get him as a service animal, because Noah guy. So then he can come on the plane with me.
Mm-hmm. I have a friend who's got a service animal for her dog, and her dog is like a big pit bull, but a very sweet dog. And she's got her on the plane, no problem. Big ass dog. They give a little special little treatment. They all like the dog. She travels with them pretty regularly.
Yeah, man. I think you would have a great time, And I would be really funny because instead of like a tiny ass dog like Sammy just walk around minding his own business, just this big ass German Shepherd just trying to give everyone a hug. Being terrible with his accuracy, so low key punching people in the face. So, I'm introducing him to first? It's people I don't fuck with. I'm like, yeah, just to give him a hug. He's just like, what?
No, I love dogs, big dogs. I don't give a fuck. I've had big ass like Great Danes jump up on me, and it's like they're all sweet, except when they're hurt.
Good, man.
Bad dogs, I feel bad for. Even then, I feel like I'm like, I don't know who hurt you, but I feel bad for them, But most dogs are so sweet.
Yeah, I think. Who would you think? Who would you think would be controversial? Like, who wouldn't you want to go to Fat Camp? Is there anyone you wouldn't want to go?
I want the most controversial people there. Like,
yeah, I know you would because you're
right.
You're fucking nuts. I get that.
Like, I don't know if Savage would come, but it would be crazy to have her back, right? Like after. I feel like she's changed a lot, though, right?
She has changed. I don't think her husband would let her though.
Yeah, probably not. But
he's gonna be like, no, dude. Like, and I think that's fair.
What about Roxy? What if Roxy magically shows up? You think that she would be invited? Because she was not invited to Camp Keem, even though she lived. Well, actually, she was in the BBU at the time. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah. Things kicked off around that time, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which is good to be fair, because when I was originally going, she was offering me and Grim a place to stay. And we were like, no, we'll just get a B&B. But we were thinking about staying, which imagine that fucking falling apart. Going to America, I'm like, oh, I ain't got nowhere to go. That's great.
Yeah, when Keemstar was trying to figure out where to put everybody for Camp Keem, he, for a second, I think he was thinking about having Xylee stay there with Roxy, and at the time, I was like, wait a second, that's not gonna work out.
Oh my god, can you imagine them in a cabin together trying to sleep? And just silently trying to, literally trying to sleep. And Roxy's chatting her head off. She goes, "Oh my god, Roxy, can you shut the fuck up? Please!" And then just lays back down, sleeping mask back on, you know?
Yeah.
It's so good.
The whatever the karaoke night when the power went out, were you as upset with the karaoke as Xylee was, or were you just tired and went to sleep because you were?
I getting a little bit flustered.
Yeah, because Xylee was like,
with
"I'm
Twinkies fucking singing." Because it was like fun for the first song and maybe a little bit of the second, but then he wouldn't shut the fuck up. And he kept going and going. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
my guy, just put Spotify on your phone.
It was never gonna end.
YouTube music. Just do something, please. Just shut the fuck up, though. I'm pretty sure I did tell him to shut the fuck up at one point.
I remember you being like over it to an extent, but I couldn't remember exactly.
Well, I was just like, my main thing was like, there's so much fucking food in the fridge, which is what baffled me about Mike. Like what he said today on live, there was no food for us. I'm like, bitch, you spend nearly $500 on fucking Chinese food. What are you talking about? Like that shit would have lasted the whole fucking week. Also, like when we were leaving, you saw how much was left behind, right? So I was like, I'll cook some stuff for like people to have. And then realized I can't see for fucking shit. So I'm having to like partially use the flash of my phone, but my phone battery was fucking low.
Yeah.
And then so I'm getting frustrated about that, trying to like conserve battery. So I'm basically putting my fucking screen up to the bacon and shit, checking if it's fucking cooked. And then Twiggy's just singing like loud and obnoxiously as fuck while they're trying to focus playing their fucking TCG game. And I'm just there like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking blow a gasket now. I'm genuinely going to lose my fucking mind. This is just, there's no way.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. The power went out as we were playing Magic cards. We were like about to have another game. I think Grim was about to shuffle up one of my decks and play for the first time. And Boogie and I had been playing, and the power went out right as we were about to start. And it didn't come back on for hours. And the Grace Voldemort was running around, and we were like, I wonder if she's gonna sneak in now that it's dark here.
If she did, that would have been so funny.
Right? It was a weird ass night, and the Keem had already left. He left that morning, and we were all just like,
yeah, because we basically had that night, and then we had to be out by like literally 12 the next day, didn't we?
yeah. Then we got out, and you and I and Xylee went back to the airport. And for like 1 second, I think you and Xylee were maybe going to get biscuits and gravy. I was trying to talk you guys into it because I had to fly out before you guys. You guys need to go get biscuits and gravy right now. Nightmares never had that shit. That. Oh yeah, it's a uniquely American.
Yeah, I literally, even when I went back, I still haven't had that yet. So I need to try it.
Yeah, it would have been good for a hangover day.
Yeah, we did drink a bit that night, to be fair.
Did
you find the drinking thing to be over the top?
At Fat Camp?
Yeah. Like, was people being, like, way too over the top?
There was a lot of times where just because the live show was in the same room as everything, that I felt like the drinking was encroaching on the live streaming. Like, you could hear people screaming in the other room because they were drunk and being loud. And we're like, hey guys, we got a stream going here. Like, you want to come in and be on camera?
And shut the fuck up was so funny though. Like that guy losing his fucking mind, like, shut the fuck up! Like screaming, just echoes across the entire fucking cabin. That was kind of good.
Up until the wedding, most everything was pretty reasonable. But then the wedding, there was so much drinking that people got way. It was like the last big hurrah, so people just got fucked
the last few
up.
days, weren't it? It was literally the last. What it was like? What we had like I think that was the last day of Fat Camp. Actually, the
It
wedding,
was
wasn't it?
the wedding was the last day that Keem was there. They drove out the next morning, I think.
Yeah. So like that was literally the last film day of Fat Camp. I was trying to pin the date of that, but my brain just couldn't for some reason. I don't know. Like a lot of people complain about the. You're right about the live studios, right? Like some people would be fucking loud as shit, and obviously it's getting picked up on the mics a little bit, which I feel like we should have had a like fucking noise gate on OBS. That would have like prevented so much fucking trouble. But I feel if we do this again, separate. I don't think the drinking's a problem, right? I don't know. A lot of people complained about in ways there's like I'm like that just didn't happen though.
Yeah, I think
No one's
there's
brought up the live stuff. You have, which is a fair argument because it was like a bit obnoxious, right?
yeah.
But fucking like no one else brought it up. They're just like, oh, it was ridiculous. Like Ken spoke about it. It's like, oh, I couldn't be around there. I'm like, you weren't even here for the nights. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, people were having a good time drinking. It was fun. As long as it's like, if you're drinking and you're on camera, that it's on camera. It's just like if you're drinking and there's a party off camera, it makes hard for the people on camera to get the audience's full attention. So then it's like come in here and drink with us, Come be on camera and drink. Be the big drunk entertainment. I think was the point of it. But then you would hear like people fighting in the other room, yelling and screaming, and it's like there wouldn't always be hosts, It'd be like it got a little. It's just a little confusing for the audience, but it wasn't that bad.
I think that's one thing that we learned from the situation is that we need more separation. Like even being in the other rooms, noise travels pretty fucking well.
Yeah.
And we had that like sofa stood up for a little bit of like acoustics, which was terrible. It was so bad. Yeah. It helped though. Like it did help. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, the first night I show up, you and I show up, and there's this giant sofa tilted up with like carpets on it to dead
along
some
with a
of the
sign that says "Do not move any of the furniture."
We used it as a sound barrier. It was hilarious.
Damn, such good times, man. It was a lot of fun. Like talking about it now. Like earlier when I was speaking about it, I was like, I don't know if I want to be there. It's like there's gonna be so much fucking like the chaos sounds fun, but there's so many people. Like you're not gonna be able to have any actual chill time because there's always gonna be something going on. People are always gonna be at different energy levels, right?
Yeah.
So it's always gonna be to 100. But then, we're talking about it now, and I'm like, damn, it was good though.
It was fun. Like it was really, really chill, really good. Just hanging out with everybody. It was the type of shit that it looked good to the audience when we were all together having fun, like just sitting in that theater room. The audience was a part of everything, and all the extra stuff was so extra that like if this Fat Camp, I really hope that we're able to focus on the togetherness and aspect of back and forth. I feel like it's gonna be interesting. I like the podcast area, like when everybody was doing their shows. Walking in and jumping on with people, it was fun. It was
cool.
Yeah, it was great.
You just need way more than 4 mics now.
You think?
Either that or we get a shotgun mic, like a good shotgun mic to use.
Interesting.
Because that would make like don't get me wrong, you're not getting like the ASMR of the podcaster tone. But you are getting a massive audio collective that you can control and cone, which would be easier to sort of put a noise gate on. So if there are people in the background talking, they ain't picking the shit out. I don't know. It depends on what tech you buy in for it, to be fair. I'm assuming he's going to be looking at like different types of things for it. I don't know. It depends on where we're actually going, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you guys in the chat audience, what would you guys like to see a Fat Camp 2? Like, what is something you genuinely would love to see? Because let us know. Because like I genuinely have a really fun idea. Because like when I spoke to Keem about doing like a Big Brother or a fish tank, as some people call it now, I wanted to do a different element of having an I'm a celebrity type thing to it, right? You do trials every day. So the captain gets picked by the chat, and the two subordinates get picked by Keem or someone, right? And or they voted in, but something like that, something to make it interactive, and they have to do a challenge. And if they fail that challenge, we eat like fucking bear ration type shit, right? But
That
if
could be
they
fun.
succeed, then we actually get to eat good like food. And like, you know, for the first like few days, you know, you're like, oh yeah, there's no ways you failed it. That's fine, that's fine. But then a week in, there's been 5 failures.
Nope.
Everyone's kind of starting to lose their rag a little bit, going like, you need to fucking sort your shit out. Because Buggy, for some reason, keeps getting picked to be team captain. And things aren't going very well right now.
I wonder if
I think that would be really fucking funny.
What if there's enough fat people versus skinny people where we could break down like the fats would be like the leaders of the team and get 2 thins to be like their subordinate to do like group activities with the 3 of them. I don't know, and then compete in like group activities, like the teams, so the skinny people aren't left out. Might just be too confusing too, though.
That would be kind of funny though, having fats versus skinnies.
Or like just have like some things that the skinnies are doing to compete to like motivate the fats maybe or something. So like it's like a fat and 2 skinnies versus every fat has 2 skinnies flanking them. And do more like nutty, funny stuff with everybody involved. It felt like the fat people were all the content and everybody else was just kind of like sidelined. I don't know, maybe that's the point of everything, but I feel like there's a way to intermingle more of it. I don't know. We got some time to think.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of ideas we could like brew together that would make it fun. I think a lot of pressure was put on Keem as well for like the first one with coming up with ideas every day. So I think everyone pooling ideas together and then them handpicking each one for the day would be a cool idea. Because like whereas like Live was always this incredibly active show, most of the other ones were like podcast themed. I think we should do a rotation where like there's 3 to 4 shows that do quite good activities, and then you know the others do the podcast or things for the more chill vibes. Because I think people still fuck with the chill vibes in the IRL situation, and I think they should be rotating the shows that are there for that to do it with like Live. I think that'd be good. I think we can get a lot of fun out of that. You give everyone a chance to like have that sort of like imprint as well with their shows, get the good viewership in. You know, there's definitely a lot of win to that.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I think we got to find the space, find the people that are going, and then really like hammer those things down, because what we've done it once before, and everything that happened on the first Fat Camp basically all came together when we got there because we had to improvise due to the lack of internet and everything. And
yeah,
back then we were talking about doing that room that was going to be the the confession room, right? Like you would see on a Real World. We were going to do something like that originally, but we just didn't have the bandwidth and setup for it. There was, I think, a whole computer that was bought for the confession room that just never got used, I believe. Or Boogie might have brought his computer for it and it didn't get used. But having that sort of thing going down, even if it was just a theater room style thing 24/7 with the shows doing their own podcasts otherwise. But yeah,
I think it'd be good. I think we have a lot of heads. A lot of heads can generate a lot of ideas. Maybe not all good, but enough where we can, you know, get that stress off him. Obviously, he's still gonna be stressing anyway because he has to plan everything and get everything sorted and shit. But I think it's a good opportunity for people to really show what they can bring to the table and what can, like, you know, help alleviate some of that stress. I think it's time that, you know, this time working much more as a collective and a team rather than as individuals in that situation. I think that'll make the second one a lot more entertaining, personally. I also think we didn't do enough collabs, you know?
yeah.
Like, I think, you know, most shows kind of stuck to their own. Like, I know you guys had people up, like, because that was Rewind Sting, you know? You always had people up. But you know, most of the shows, we didn't really, like, do any collabs or anything with any of the shows. And that was the perfect opportunity to do that, you know? That was literally the one opportunity to do that, and we didn't do it at all. Well, not really, anyway.
We should just do it in Vegas, right? We'll have a big party in Vegas.
Hell yeah.
Let's just do Fat Camp in Vegas. Let's go.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be a better gambling addict this time and I'll win. That's the idea. I don't know.
Today's episode of Balls 2.0 is brought to you by Fat Camp Recollection. We're just
remembering only the good times from the Kool-Aid that we drank.
Yeah. Well, like a lot of the bad times were, for me, I just got beat to shit. When I left Fat Camp, I was sore as fuck.
Yeah,
burnt. I was burnt. I'd fell a couple of times. My elbow was busted up. My arm was burned up. I was hurting. So
your back was fucking ruined, man. Those paintballs had fucked you up.
Yeah, the paintballs got me. I went into the pool and it was overcast. And before I got out of the pool, the sun came out completely. So it like sunburnt my whole body. It just, there's half my body was like Two-Face because the sun was on this side of my face when I was in the pool. And I didn't wear any sunscreen because it was like overcast when I went in. So I didn't think it was a big deal. And the sun just came out bright as fuck and ate my skin. So for me,
fucking phenomenal weather there though.
Yeah, it was really chill. Like, did it rain a couple of times? It did, right?
Twice in the last few days. Like we had really good luck with the weather, to be fair. But yeah, I'm not used to that level of heat, so I was dying, like sweating buckets every fucking day. I genuinely was like crippling. I'm like, the Welshman don't belong in the heat. Welshman don't belong in the heat. Take me back to the mountains in the cold.
All right, guys.
When it rained, I had a sigh of relief.
We are so low on money today. I'm going to be taking mustard whiskey shots for every tenner. Gives a mustard whiskey tenner. This is the end of the night. Who wants to buy me a mustard whiskey shot?
That's fucked up.
It's not going to be good. I bought this mustard because I wanted some little. I had some little turkey, and I was eating some turkey with some mustard. It was great. Now I just got stone ground mustard sitting here. Might as well turn it into some vomit-inducing grossness. I think
that does look like good mustard. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. It
was $1.49. Simply mustard. Simply go. $1.49. Quite a deal. Quite a steal.
Damn. We sponsored?
Not a sponsor, Tubes.
Fuck. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Got that go mustard, baby. I was looking at all the different types of mustard they had. They had stone ground, they had honey, they had Dijon, they had some
Dijon's nice.
See, I almost got the Dijon, but the stone ground's got all they had spicy brown. I figured the stone ground looks hearty.
It looks nice. I've not had that one, but like, yeah, I usually go for like a Dijon. Or the honey's nice as well, to be fair. But honey mustard's not that common, yeah. That's more of a you guys thing.
Yeah, we get it at like you can get a McDonald's to dip your chicken nuggets in. That's pretty regular.
Yeah, we don't get that there. But last time I checked, anyway, I haven't had fucking McDonald's since I was a fat camp. Which is ironic. I had to try to see what it was like. And then I found out you guys really love that fucking burger sauce. It was so powerful. I couldn't taste anything else. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That was the only soda I enjoyed, though, because it's the same as it is in the UK.
Which soda?
The Coke. I had a Coke with it. And it was like the only soda I enjoyed the entire time I was there. I can't drink American soda.
Yeah. There was...
It's so sweet.
There was somebody had a Dr. Pepper in the fridge with like... I don't know. It was like a Dr. Pepper Zero, and it was like a blackberry, raspberry, blueberry Dr. Pepper. It looked so gross. And it sat there.
It's disgusting.
It sat there for days. And like the longer it sat there, the more I wanted to try it. I was like, I want to try it. And it just was there. And finally one day I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try it. And I figured someone forgot about it, because it was just there.
Yeah.
And I cracked it open, I tasted it, and it was so gross. I was like, oh, Maybe somebody did have it and put it in there.
Maybe they had
shit.
two.
Right?
They're like, okay, fuck the second one. I tell you what I didn't mind. The Mountain Dew was nice, but still very fucking sweet though. Like the diet one almost tasted just as sugary, which really baffled me.
There was Mountain Dew alcohol there, right? Like people had bought.
Yeah, I bought that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like so I didn't get to because I didn't drive. I only went to go places when people got to go places. So I'm with Xylee or Keem for coffee in the mornings. Kind of did double trip sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, because I do like me a coffee, which was fun. And then I went with John and Rush. And we went to the alcohol store, and I was like, I felt bad for Keem because he had complained that morning, like, where the fuck's all my Mountain Dew? Not Mountain Dew, fucking, that's buggy in my, where the fuck's my White Claws? And I was like, well, White Claws fucking suck, but like, I feel bad for him that people keep drinking this fucking White Claws. So I was like, shit, I'll buy him a fucking variety pack, right? So I bought the exact one that he brought, because I remembered like what fucking one of the flavors. I was like, okay, I got it. Awesome. They were gone that day. I don't even know if he fucking had any. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. The amount of alcohol that was consumed was as much as we had quickly.
Yeah. And do you know what's fucking crazy? Even with all that, stuff still got left behind. I took a whole bottle of tequila home with me. Fucking Overt had a fucking, I think 2 jugs of fucking Tito's. And he's like, well, I'm not leaving them yet. So he popped them in his bag.
Yeah, everybody bought a bunch and then forgot to bring it to Glammy's wedding, and then like the next day nobody did anything. So it was
no, it was just me. I carried, because it was so fucking hot. I filled a massive metal container for like fucking, I think last time I got used was for John's gumbo, that fucking size motherfucker. Filled it with water and ice, and then carried it over there. Not a fun thing to carry over there. And then especially when it started like fucking raining, I started spilling some of myself as well. And I was like, it's okay. That's fine. It's getting mashed by the rain. And then putting shit in it. But no one would let anything set. They kept taking it straight out. I'm like, no, drink the fucking normal ones. Can't let them fucking cool down. So then the ice melted instantly because I kept having to replenish the fucking drinks.
Yeah, everybody had cars. You shouldn't have carried that big ass bucket over there.
Well, they were still in the middle of recording. I was like, oh, fuck, I'll go get this so people can have cold drinks.
Yeah. You were taking care of everybody that day.
Yeah, I was fucking pissed, man. I was like realizing, damn, I traveled across the world to do my fucking job. Like my actual old job.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Standing as a fucking doorman behind the bar, serving people drinking, like, there's just no way. There's no way I'm doing this right now.
You think Keemstar fired you at Fat Camp and got a taste for it, and that's why he fires you all the time again?
Yeah, the satisfaction is like, I can turn that guy back into a bartender
right?
whenever I want.
Now he just fires you because it reminds him of Fat Camp and how much fun he had.
Maybe, actually. That's not a bad idea. Right? That's not a bad mindset to have. Maybe he did that.
He's like, oh, I'm going to fire Nightmare. That reminds me of Fat Camp.
Can you imagine? That son of a bitch. That son of a fucking bitch. Damn. Look, guys. Our report card.
It's so bad.
It's looking kind of arse right now.
It's so bad.
Now, I understand. 'Tis the season.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you for being here.
It's not just the season. It's a tough time today. Today's been kind of like a downer day. It's unfortunate.
It has, man. There's been some sad news today. Like, you know, the creator of Call of Duty died as well.
I saw that. Was it the creator or was it the guy who did a few of the games? I thought it was.
Checked. They just said the creator of Call of Duty.
He might have been the creator. I just remember people saying that he did very well for the game. Like the way it sounded, I thought he worked on it. But that's the creator. That's crazy.
And I was like, damn, that fucking sucks. They just died in the car crash. Like 55, still quite a young age, 55, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's really young. There's been a lot of passing lately, a lot of sadness.
Always it's harder in this time of year as well, you know? Because you go like, this time of year is like where you have a good time, you chill, you spend it with people you love and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just upsetting.
A Styles says, I appreciate balls. Thank you, A Styles.
We love balls up in here.
We love balls. I knew it was kind of going to be a rough day. Just today when I woke up, I'm like, I had the birthday party I had to go to tonight, and I'm like, I was trying to get through the day, and I could barely get out of bed until live hit, and then I got on live because of the Fat Camp news, and then everything happened with Boogie and Adam, and it's ever since then.
Sad.
Yeah, it's been a hard day to get through since that. So
Someone commented on me in the Discord as well, and they're like, "Oh, respect to Nightmare, showing respects to Boogie's prayer during live." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not like a complete asshole, okay?
yeah,
Okay, I mean an unhinged fucking joke, but if someone's like mourning the loss of someone and they want to use their religion to like, facilitate that closure, I'm not gonna be like fucking just mocking in the middle of the fucking prayer. Man, that's kind of fucked up. Do you know what I mean? Like people deal with things their own way, don't they? I was like, damn, you guys think I'm that bad? That's crazy. Maybe it was fucked up to call Jesus a bitch. Maybe that was fucked up.
Dude, I'll tell you.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I think if Jesus was here today, he would test you, because I don't think
I think he turned the other cheek, but
maybe, yeah. Did he like knock someone out in the Bible? Maybe I'm tripping. I never read it, so.
Did Jesus chin a cunt?
I thought he like.
Because the thing is, I never like strictly straight up called him one, right? I just said like, I would have like fucking swung fuck out of Judas, to be honest with you. And I said that he was a B for not doing that.
Did he kiss Judas? I don't know the Bible very well.
He did.
So he kissed him to mark him, right?
Because he knew that he was the one that betrayed him. I'm like, damn. It's kind of kinky. But yeah.
You're like, maybe me and Jesus are like.
But yeah, it's the stories of the Bible are fucking wild, man. There's some really like weird stories, to be fair. Surprisingly, not the weirdest ones of them, to be honest with you. But the plague's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
The plague is kind of a really real fucking gnarly story. That one, to be fair.
I think they do some pretty heinous things to angels. Sodom and Gomorrah and
yeah, there's some tests in there.
But it makes you. Is that where you got the name test from? The biblical test?
I didn't pick it.
Oh,
that
true,
was
yeah.
at the time.
You came in.
Blame me. That's Keem.
Keem was like, it's gonna be a test. It's gonna be a test show, and then it became so much more because it couldn't become Lolcow True Crime. I remember we used to get grim with that all the time.
Do you know what's funny? I don't know if I've spoken about this live on air, but there was an idea of putting Lisi on test with me. And I was originally like, no, I don't think we'd work. And he goes, why? I was like, I just don't think we'd do the same thing. So he puts in the call. He's like, look, I think you guys would be good, but Nightmare doesn't think it's going to be good. And I say, yeah, I just don't think it's going to be a good idea. She goes, well, I have a really good idea. And I'm like, we're like, yeah. She was like, I can't remember it right now. So me and Keem were like, oh, okay. So she leaves. And to be fair, she's done really well. So I'll only say I was wrong by the situation. And she leaves. And I said to Keem, I said, see, I told you, mate, there's just nothing there. It's just not going to work. And she comments, like the call ends, and she comments in that group chat. She goes, yeah, I was thinking about doing Lolcow True Crime. And I was in the test VC at the time with a bunch of people, and I started crying, laughing. I was like, there's no fucking way I gotta call this Kent. So I fucking called him, he didn't answer, so I messaged him. I was like, you see what she just put in there? I was like, fuck you. I was like, get out of here with that shit. And they did end up doing Lolcow True Crime, and it worked really well for them. Like, I'm super proud of them. But because of the meme, I can't do that.
That's funny. So she was dead serious too, huh?
She was dead serious. She ended
So
up doing
good.
it, didn't they? They did it on Babes, and it worked really well for them. It was fucking phenomenal. Like, fair play to them. Like, it really, really did good. But that's been recommended. Like, that used to be recommended like 4 times a day minimum until that day where everyone started mogging Grim, and he ate like fucking 15 apples.
Yeah,
because he was trying to get the cyanide from the seeds.
Arsenic or cyanide? Is it arsenic? I can never remember.
I can't remember.
You eat enough apple seeds, but you can't really eat that many. It's like really impossible.
You have to eat I think it's like over 1,000.
It's a lot of apple seeds.
Ridiculously high. Yeah. And just remember Grim just having a mental breakdown, eating the apples.
It was
just
funny.
like aggressively chewing. It was such a good episode.
What up, Sir Joseph Pesci? I saw you on was it live tonight? You dropped in. You were looking fly.
Dig the shades, man. Fair play.
Yeah.
Some good shit.
We're going to be sending everybody over to Lolcow Babes next, right? Is that?
Oh, there we go.
They're gonna do
Is it
some
Babes next?
true crime stuff. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Are they doing true crime stuff today? There's no way.
They might not be doing true crimes.
Let's have a look at this thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it Babes?
They're in the chat. I thought they usually go on after us.
I don't see no Babe yet.
Am I mistaking?
Let me have a look real quick.
And they're not showing up on the recommendation. What's going on?
It is Babe.
Are they live right now?
Yeah, it is. No, they have no thumbnail either. They have no schedule.
What the hell? Maybe they haven't. Should we raid them?
Wait, are they in like?
They've been live in Studio B, and it says for 4 hours. Am I tripping? Am I on drugs?
Bro, I have the channel right there. There's not a stream active right now.
Dude, this
Should we go in there and raid them?
Maybe we should ask them what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump in there right now.
Oh, hello.
Hello,
Who's there?
you're live on Lolcow Balls. We were watching your stream. Do you guys have?
Oh my god, I didn't set it up.
Thank you.
You know what's wrong?
Right.
I'm literally in this portion of it, and then I got distracted.
What is this?
So
What is
that's my
this?
bad.
Oh, we
It's
just
the
putting up
portion
this
where
we're
you
live.
setting it up.
We're
Yeah.
live. We're live.
Can't show the
We're
back
live.
end.
We showed the back
You can't
end.
show the back end.
We showed the back end.
The back end.
She kicked me, dude. She kicked me on my own
I was
show.
back in another fucking studio, that
She-
bitch. We were live on air.
She kicked me out of my own show.
God, she's done that. The lion, the witch, the audacity on that bitch.
What the hell, man? And I think we caught them. You see them? We caught them like in something. They were freaking out when we came in there. Wow. Wonder you guys are gonna have to.
Episode.
You're gonna have to watch Lolcow Babes to see what the hell they were freaking out about. Sure, they're gonna.
I can't believe she showed the back end. That's crazy.
We're about to get allegations now, aren't we?
Wait, what?
Because we went in there when they were looking. They're gonna say that we were sneaking in there or something.
No, it's fine because we were live, Billy. They know what we were doing. They know.
We have witnesses. You guys saw. They didn't have their damn stream up.
59.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
We're fine. We got. Yeah, don't redirect. Exactly. Damn stream isn't up. There's no one to redirect to anyways.
$50 we extend. The fucking
For real. There you go. You see tonight's title?
Yeah, what's his cousin? What's his cousin thing we're doing, by the way?
I don't know. I just keep calling you my cousin. And the thumbnail says Diet Gaze because we're gazing into the future of the fat camp diet.
No,
So-
I get it. The snow globe's quite interesting.
I just took the same thumbnail from the last episode and put it in a snow globe. So now I'm gonna take this thumbnail. I'm gonna have AI put it in like in the bottom of a glass, like a bottom of a coffee mug. I'm just gonna keep doing dumb shit. Lolcow Babes still don't have a show up. Jeez, how could they? They're not getting the redirect. I'm taking it back.
Yeah, we're taking everything back.
We're just gonna redirect directly to Rebels. That'll
Isn't
teach
Rebels
them.
not on for like another 4-6 hours?
Yep, we're committed like that. Now, Magma wants to know if you're having a good Christmas.
Yeah, it's pretty good to be fair. I gotta get my Christmas dinner shopping done today and get some some of the some liquor in and stuff. And then I'll be prepping everything on Christmas Eve to cook for me and the dogs. It's gonna be great, man.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, me and the dogs have a Christmas dinner together, and we watch the Muppets Christmas Carol and stuff. I will be streaming as well. I will be on Christmas Day, so it's gonna be good.
I'm gonna be meeting up with family for Christmas. Burglefish says, "How's your hair doing, Billy?" Oh my God! So let's
I do need an update on this.
let's do our best. Here we go. So you can see.
Oh, Princess Leia.
Yeah, right. So let's see what happens if I do this.
Oh, damn! You got that Harry Styles kind of hair going there.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
If you, dude, for real, you have the same hairstyle if you put it both on the sides as that kid that ate the chocolate cake in Matilda.
Yeah. Let's go full Brucey.
Oh, damn.
Fucking
You
terrible.
look like a
fuck is
distinguished
this?
author.
my
Oh, you
God.
look like you're going to ask me which aisle the My Little Ponies are at. Wow! We're
you get
actually
your chocolate
Lolcow
cake?
Karen!
Did you get your chocolate cake? It's fucking
We're
terrible,
actually
dude.
Lolcow Karens now. We both have the cat.
For real.
Billy hides his. I'm not afraid to shout it in the mirror.
This is horrible. I did not realize it would do this.
It's
Oh my
better than
God.
what it was. It's getting there. You know, that's the worst part about growing hair long. I'm sure you'll agree. It's you get a period where you look like a cunt.
Yep, dude.
You know, there's like a solid 3 months where you look like a prick trying to grow your hair out.
Lesbian hair.
It's real. Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
always
when it
have-
bobs around here and that.
I always have terrible lesbian hair after a haircut. Little Nicky, I was thinking Little Nicky too.
That's. I think one of my favorite ideas to do again is what I did last time. So I always had the sides and back shape for a couple of years, and when I had my hair really long, to the point where I could put it on the sides and you wouldn't know that I had my sides and back shaved. And I was like, okay, cool. What if I use this to grow the sides and back out? And I did. So it was actually hidden. So I didn't have to deal with that. So I'm kind of doing that again. I'm not gonna lie. It's a great idea, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, I miss the man bun. It's a cushion.
Do you think you'll cut your hair short ever again, or are you going to go long forever?
No, I've hated it. I hate it so much. I think that's why my mojo gone. Because the hair's short.
Interesting.
That's my mojo.
I
Like,
can-
like the Na'vi, if they cut their hair off, that's fucked up. Game over.
Yeah, I'm going to blame it on that too. My mojo. Is Lolcow Babe got their fucking show open yet?
Have they still not got it up? You're joking.
I'm not seeing it in the redirect, but is it?
Oh, they have.
Why is it not showing up?
You might have to search for it.
I am.
I can send you the link to the Can you put just the YouTube link down now?
I don't know if that works.
If I pop in the side chat, I think you can just pop in the YouTube link. It's annoying because they've left it really last minute. That's gonna fuck with your algorithm, babes. You know.
For real. What the hell, Lolcow Babes?
I always wanted fucking dreadlocks. To be fair,
I don't know why this shit's not showing up.
is it genuinely not showing?
I'm not getting it anywhere. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go to their damn page.
Yeah, I got the link in the side chat for you if you want to click on that. Like the YouTube link.
Let's try that.
Now I always wanted dreads, like so I can like band them together and just have like the top like slick back. I always thought that'd be cool.
These fucking never do wells. How could they do this to me?
I
Got
can't
one
believe they've done
job.
it.
They got one job. They've done this. All right. The link does not
Some
go in.
bitches.
So that's terrible.
Didn't all I swear I let you use the link. No.
It didn't let me do the link. Tis the season.
Oh, refresh your creator dashboard.
We'll do
That
that.
should help.
Velvet Nightmare, thank you for helping our report card go up to, hey, nice, we're out of the teens.
Hell yeah!
Much love and appreciation. This is, I don't care. I'm gonna actually own this one. We worked hard. We worked hard tonight.
Rasta mate, what the fuck? Oh, because the dreads. Yeah, bro.
Jaman. I feel like Jaman too. What the hell? Okay.
Is you still not getting it?
I don't know. I don't know what's up.
I guess we can't end.
Okay.
Are you
fire?
putting...
There, I found him finally after the refresh. Shh. Ladies and gentlemen, after all the hard work, we're finally going to be able to redirect you to Lolcow, babe. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight, and we will be back in tomorrow with something a little more festive.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's the day.
Why the fuck do we look like Karens, dude? We didn't choose this. I didn't know this was gonna happen. No, my sister did it.
No, but you quite literally did by exposing it today and then like combing down the sides.
I thought I was gonna look like Bruce Bogtrotter from Matilda, and I actually do look like a fucking Karen.
You do. It's like if he was older. Yeah.
So bad. I hate.
It's crazy you know that guy's full name, by the way.
Oh yeah, dude. You don't look like Bruce Bogtrotter and not learn his name. I also look like Miss Trunchbull, the teacher. It depends on how things look. I look like either one. All right, we got to send you over to Babe. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging with us tonight, every night. Nightmare, anything you want to say before we go?
Y'all can vote for everything, guys. We appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow with our own game.
Bye.